Have you ever looked in the mirror and noticed new spots, dryness, or strange patches on your skin that weren't there before? While we often think of wrinkles and sagging as normal parts of aging, some skin changes can actually signal much deeper problems, from liver dysfunction to circulation issues and even chronic diseases. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, the skin is not only your largest organ but also one of the first to reveal internal health problems, especially in older adults. In fact, research shows that up to 65% of early-stage health decline in seniors shows up first on the skin before more obvious symptoms appear. Let me tell you about Mr. Harris, a 74-year-old gardener from Oregon. He thought the persistent dryness on his legs and sudden discoloration on his arms were just part of getting older. But after a checkup, his doctor discovered he was developing prediabetes and had early signs of peripheral vascular disease. Thankfully, those subtle skin signals helped him act early. In this video, we'll explore 6 serious skin changes that could be early signs of dangerous health decline after 60, and what to do about them. We'll also explain what's normal, what's not, and how to take better care of your skin from the inside out. If you care about aging well, staying healthy, and catching problems before they become dangerous, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment "healthy skin" below. Let's begin with the first warning sign, one that many seniors mistakenly ignore. Sign No. 1: persistent, dry, flaky skin. Mr. Harris first noticed the change when he felt like no amount of lotion could fix the dryness on his lower legs. The skin became rough, cracked in places, and had a thin, papery feel to it. At first, he dismissed it as seasonal dryness, but it kept getting worse. While dry skin can certainly be caused by cold weather or lack of hydration, persistent dryness in seniors can signal deeper health issues, particularly thyroid dysfunction, poor circulation, or even the early stages of diabetes. According to a study from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology, individuals with low thyroid levels often experience skin changes, including flakiness and rough patches, due to reduced oil production and slowed skin cell turnover. Additionally, diabetes and poor circulation can affect how blood and nutrients reach the skin. In seniors, this can lead to compromised skin barrier function, slower healing, and even susceptibility to infections if ignored. Once Mr. Harris started managing his blood sugar and added healthy fats like avocado and omega-3 rich fish to his diet, along with staying hydrated and using a gentle, fragrance-free moisturizer, he saw a noticeable improvement not just in his skin, but in his energy and mood too. If you're over 60 and notice ongoing dryness that doesn't improve with good hydration or moisturizer, it may be worth asking your doctor to check your thyroid levels, blood sugar, and circulation. Catching the cause early can make a world of difference. Sign number 2: sudden dark patches or skin discoloration. Mr. Harris began to notice a patch of darkened skin near his armpit that seemed to appear out of nowhere. It wasn't painful, didn't itch, and wasn't raised, but it kept getting darker and more noticeable. Concerned, he mentioned it to his doctor during a routine visit. What he discovered was surprising. He had acanthosis nigricans, a skin condition characterized by dark, velvety patches, often under the arms, around the neck, or in skin folds. While it may look harmless, it's frequently linked to insulin resistance, prediabetes, or type 2 diabetes. According to the Cleveland Clinic, this condition can be one of the earliest visible markers of metabolic dysfunction. In older adults, particularly those over 60, it's crucial not to ignore these changes, as they can point to rising blood sugar levels long before other symptoms appear. After undergoing further testing, Mr. Harris was put on a dietary plan to stabilize his blood sugar, which included reducing refined carbs, increasing fiber, and walking 20 to 30 minutes each day. Within a few months, his energy returned and the discoloration began to fade. If you notice dark, thickened areas of skin, especially in the folds of your body, it's important to bring them up with your healthcare provider. These spots may not be just cosmetic. They can be your skin's early warning system for a bigger issue brewing inside. Sign near: shiny, tight, or reddish skin on the lower legs. One morning, Mr. Harris noticed that the skin on his lower legs looked different, almost glassy or shiny, with a reddish hue. It felt tight, warm to the touch, and there was some swelling around his ankles. He assumed it was a reaction to standing too long in the garden, but the changes didn't go away. This type of skin change, particularly shiny, tight, or discolored skin on the lower limbs, can be a warning sign of chronic venous insufficiency, CVI, or congestive heart failure, CHF. These conditions affect circulation, causing fluid to build up in the lower legs, which leads to inflammation and skin changes. Over time, if left untreated, it can result in skin ulcers, infections, or even deep vein thrombosis. According to the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, older adults who experience these symptoms should be evaluated promptly, as untreated CVI or CHF can significantly impair quality of life and lead to serious complications. When Mr. Harris's doctor ran a circulation test, they discovered early signs of CVI. He was advised to elevate his legs several times a day, wear compression stockings, walk regularly, and limit salty foods. These steps helped improve his circulation and reduce the tightness and discoloration in his skin. If your lower legs look unusually shiny, reddish, or swollen, don't dismiss it as aging or overuse. Your skin may be signaling a circulation problem that needs medical attention. Sign number 4. Yellowing of the skin or eyes, jaundice. Not long after his previous symptoms improved, Mr. Harris noticed something strange while shaving one morning. The whites of his eyes looked slightly yellow. His wife also pointed out that the skin around his face had a faint yellow tint. He wasn't feeling sick, so he brushed it off as lighting or fatigue. But deep down, something didn't feel right. That yellow tint is known as jaundice, and it can be a serious sign that the liver isn't functioning properly. As we age, the liver becomes more vulnerable to damage from medications, poor diet, or underlying illnesses. When the liver can't efficiently process and eliminate bilirubin, a yellow pigment from the breakdown of red blood cells, it builds up in the bloodstream and causes yellowing of the skin and eyes. According to the Mayo Clinic, jaundice in older adults may indicate liver disease, bile duct blockage, hepatitis, or even pancreatic disorders. It's not a symptom to ignore, especially when paired with fatigue, dark urine, or pale stools. When Mr. Harris visited his doctor, blood work revealed mildly elevated liver enzymes and a need to adjust some medications that were overloading his liver. With diet changes, hydration, and a revised prescription plan, the yellow tint gradually faded, and his liver markers returned to normal. If you or someone you know notices yellowing skin or eyes, don't wait. Contact your healthcare provider right away. Early detection can prevent serious liver damage and help you return to better health before symptoms escalate. Sign number 5. Persistent itchy, scaly, or thickened patches. Mr. Harris had developed a dry, scaly patch on the back of his neck that didn't respond to any over-the-counter creams. It was slightly raised and sometimes itched, especially at night. He assumed it was eczema, something he'd had as a child, but over the months it grew larger and thicker. This kind of chronic scaly patch may seem minor, but in seniors, it could be a sign of several serious conditions. In some cases, it may indicate actinic keratosis, a precancerous lesion caused by sun damage that can progress into skin cancer if untreated. In other cases, persistent scaly plaques could point to psoriasis or lichen planus, both of which are autoimmune-related and linked to higher risks of metabolic syndrome, arthritis, and even cardiovascular disease. A 2021 study in JAMA Dermatology found that older adults with undiagnosed or untreated inflammatory skin conditions had a significantly higher rate of systemic inflammation and were at increased risk for developing chronic internal illnesses. The skin, in these cases, acts like a warning flare for what's happening inside the immune system. After a biopsy and evaluation, Mr. Harris's doctor confirmed it was a precancerous lesion. It was safely removed, and he was advised to wear sunscreen daily, reduce prolonged sun exposure, and have regular skin checkups. He now says that small patch might have saved his life. If you find a patch on your skin that is itchy, thick, doesn't heal, or changes in shape or color, don't ignore it. These are not just cosmetic concerns. They may be clues to something much deeper happening inside your body. Sign number 6, clubbing or blue-tinted fingertips and nails. One winter morning, Mr. Harris was trimming his fingernails when he noticed something odd. The tips of his fingers looked slightly swollen, and the nails seemed to curve downward more than usual. The skin underneath had a bluish tint, and his fingers occasionally felt cold, even when the rest of him was warm. This symptom, known as nail clubbing, is often associated with low oxygen levels in the blood and can be a sign of underlying heart or lung disease. According to the Cleveland Clinic, conditions like chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, emphysema, or even certain types of heart defects can cause these subtle but serious changes in the nails and fingertips. Bluish discoloration of the skin, known as cyanosis, occurs when oxygen saturation drops below normal. In seniors, this can also indicate poor peripheral circulation or anemia, both of which can silently strain the body for years before more obvious symptoms arise. When Mr. Harris mentioned these changes to his doctor, a pulse oximeter revealed that his blood oxygen was lower than expected. After further testing, he was diagnosed with early-stage COPD. Fortunately, with breathing exercises, medication, and improved air quality at home, his oxygen levels improved and the bluish tint faded. If you notice nail changes, swelling at the fingertips, or a bluish hue to your skin, especially on the lips, toes, or under the nails, it's crucial to seek medical advice. Your body may be quietly asking for more oxygen and attention to cardiovascular or respiratory health. Conclusion: Mr. Harris's journey is a powerful reminder that our skin isn't just a reflection of age. It's a mirror of our internal health. From persistent dryness to changes in nail color, each sign gave him, and now us, a deeper look into the body's hidden signals. Aging gracefully isn't about hiding wrinkles. It's about listening to the quiet ways your body speaks to you. The good news is that awareness is the first step toward prevention. By paying attention to changes on your skin, asking questions, and working closely with your healthcare provider, you can catch potential health problems early and often reverse them before they grow serious. If this video helped you recognize a sign in yourself or someone you love, let us know by commenting "Skin Wisdom" below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, because education is the best medicine. Your skin is always talking. It's time we start listening and aging with strength, clarity, and care.